This is the new Bamboo One by Evolve Skateboards. It's an entry-level electric board with a single motor that also features a battery that can take you up to 20 miles. That's right, 20 miles. At a price tag of $1,099. Is this tech we want? Let's find out. We decided to test ride it along a 10-mile bike path and found out just how fun it is to ride this board. The combination of the super wide trucks, the wide design of the board with a short nose really makes this the perfect carving and cruising electric longboard. The board has a unique feel which rides and carves with ease while being quick and nimble on the turns. By only having one motor, you significantly reduce the drag, giving the board amazing coasting ability compared to dual motor skateboards. This makes the board ride more like a regular longboard with the ability to coast longer and optimize battery life. Testing the torque and acceleration. It's quick, and it will take fast in Pro mode. It can be jerky accelerating quickly in this mode, as a single motor sends a ton of power straight in one wheel. But all that extra power makes a difference, giving the board the ability to quickly reach top speeds. Evolve advertises an approximate top speed of 22 miles an hour. But in our test, with a very slight downhill, we were only able to reach 20 miles an hour. The motor can also brake quickly, but it does take some time learning the trigger and finding the right resistance level for quick and smooth braking. Alright, let's take a closer look at the board and some specs. First, a quick look at what you get in the box. The board and additional accessories including the charger, a case, along with the remote, and a skate tool, which is a nice added bonus. The Bamboo deck has old school characteristics of both the pintail and snub nose designs, with an added kicktail in the rear of the board. While the kicktail looks cool and can be used while riding, it cannot be used to kick the board up, as the motor will hit the ground. The top of the board has clear sand-blasted grip, which is less grippy than normal grip tape. The deck is 37 inches long, making it slightly shorter than, say, a boosted board, which does help in giving the board a flowy carve and a tight turning radius. For weight, it's 16 pounds, which makes it manageable for short distances. The board has medium flex due to the battery underneath, but the trucks help absorb some of the shocks. Evolve uses custom 12-inch super carved trucks that are double kingpin. This means you can tune your trucks for precision if you like to carve, or have a more stable ride for top speed. The board stocks 83mm wheels, which are perfect for riding in the street, while still being able to handle cracks, debris, and bumps in the road. Now, the reason the board is called the One is because it features just one motor. Having a single motor reduces not only the amount of drag, but also the weight of the board. Even though it has just one motor, this one packs a ton of power, 2,000 watts to be precise, giving it enough power to keep up with dual motor boards like the new Boosted Dual Plus. The Evolve One features a custom battery which is pretty large and takes up almost the entire bottom of the board. In terms of range, this is where the Evolve One shines. With a big battery and single engine, this board will take you the distance. We started with a full battery and rode a total of 18 miles, with a lot of coasting, but including multiple speed tests in Pro mode. By the end of the ride, we still had about 25% battery. Meanwhile, the boosted board went through about 2 batteries on our ride. It will take about 3.5 hours to fully charge the board from empty. And Evolve also sells a larger quick charger which can do it in about 80 minutes. This might be worth it. One downside is that the battery of the Evolve One is not removable or user replaceable. The remote of the Evolve also leaves a lot to be desired. The shape of the remote is okay. While it fits in your hand comfortably, the biggest issue is the trigger. It does not have a safety switch, which means one simple pull on the trigger to move forward and push up on the trigger to slow down. One small tap on the trigger and your board could fly from underneath you, or break suddenly. It happened to us once on our ride. We highly recommend buying this trigger guard from Flatland 3D for your remote. This 3D printed piece makes it not only more comfortable, but also safer. We'll put a link in the description. There are 3 lights on the remote. The top showing you the mode the board is on, the middle displaying the battery life of the board, and the third for the battery life of the remote. The lights indicate a range of battery life left on the board, which we also find to be quite arbitrary. And since the remote does not have an LCD, you don't know precisely how much battery is left. Unfortunately, there's no way to connect the board to your phone either, so the app battery level is basically a guess. The app basically is meant to track your ride through your phone's GPS. The social networking feature allows you to locate and friend other riders in your area. It's useful, and while we like it, we'd like to have the ability to connect directly to the board. Overall, we think this board is definitely worth checking out, especially as a beginner electric board. At $1,100, it feels a little expensive, and we would have liked to see this board under $1,000. We also hope that Evolve will come out with an improved remote design that is compatible with our board. In the meantime, we'll keep it alongside our boosted V2. We also wanted to give a shout out to Flatland 3D, who not only sent us this trigger guard, but also a tail guard for the bottom of the board to help protect against damage from standing the board up. They also sent us a motor guard to protect from more scratches on the trucks. Thanks Flatland 3D. Next up, be sure to subscribe to see a full comparison and speed test of the Evolve 1 versus the Boosted Board 2.